Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully everybody can hear me. We had technical difficulties getting things started. But welcome to our first in the series of the Safechoice Business Builder webinars in 2019. The Safechoice Business Builder webinar series will be focused on educating small businesses on business automation and integration solutions. Those who have registered for this webinar will receive email invitations for our next Business Builder webinar on February 21st. The presenters today are myself, Roger Leisted, and Barb Leisted. Here, let me just advance the slide. I've been in business and worked with many of you that are on our webinar today over the past, 20, 25 years. And I've been in the support department for People's Choice, and I've been supporting and selling accounting software, and I will be involved with business automation software that you'll be hearing about very soon. Barb, who will be going through the actual presentation of creating the e-file and uploading to the state of Iowa, has been in support, has worked for accounting firms, and is very familiar with the processes dealing with payroll filing. And let me, So Lori McConville, who with McConville Consulting is kind of our stage manager, helping us put things together. She's had some experience in webinars. I'll have to admit, I'm new to the webinar series, so please forgive me with some of the technical challenges that we faced here getting started. Today's audience is mainly focused on Iowa businesses. Iowa businesses are required this year to e-file their W-2s and 1099s. Every one of them, even if they just have one employee or one 1099, it must be e-filed to the state of Iowa. This is the first year that we've had this, and so this is why we're having this webinar, to help people learn how to go through the process of doing this in the state of Iowa. They're really broken into three segments in our audience today. Those who have the choice filer, which many of you already have, those who use another software to create the W-2 e-file, and then there are the these two groups of self-filers and third-party filers. And so the choice filer is going to be used as an example, but they'll be individuals who file for clients, and they're typically the accountants. So a little housekeeping, this webinar is being recorded. All attendees will be muted during the presentation. After the demonstration, there will be a Q&A session. You may ask a question via the chat option found on your dashboard, or when Barb is done with the presentation, you may raise your hand. If you put your mouse up by your name on the participant list, there's an option to raise your hand. And if you're called on, you'll be unmuted and you'll be able to ask your question verbally. Everyone registered for the webinar will receive a follow-up email. And if you need assistance, there will be service options that we can provide you for to help do it with you. We are not a transmitter, and so we can't do it for you. If you want to somebody do it for you, you could reach out to an accountant or somebody that maybe is providing this service locally. This is mainly targeted for people who want to do it themselves, but there are accountants who are on the webinar, and Barb will kind of highlight a little bit different for those who are transmitters. So the demonstration that Barb's going to cover is going to be really divided into two parts. One, to create the W-2 file to uploading it to the state, and part two will be to create the 1099 file and upload it to the state. So we'll be using Choice Filer for showing you how to do this, but some of the things such as the naming convention that Iowa requires is the same regardless of which software you're using, and also the actual process of uploading the file to the state of Iowa is the same regardless of the software that you're using. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Barb,